Hello. Oh, I gotta turn my mic. Sorry. There we go. Sorry about that. Welcome home, everybody.
Welcome home.
Screenshot up here. There we go. Got that in there. That bar is like blocking my head up. That's
You are. Why are we so off-centered or whatever? You want to scooch yourself back a
little
little
bit? No, okay. They don't need to see me. I'm not that.
Don't need to see you. Hi. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everybody.
So I think that your little welcome home intro actually means a little bit more this week.
I guess it does.
Because
what's happening?
Oh, nothing's happening.
We're going home? No, that was last week. We didn't go.
We didn't go.
I'm home. I'm home already, so I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, guess where we're going on
Cedar
Thursday?
Point.
No.
I think they open Thursday, though.
We are going to Disney World.
Was it the Super Bowl?
I've always wanted to say that.
Michelle Atwood, you just won the Super Bowl. Where are you going?
I'm going to Disney World. So anyway.
Sorry, I'm still writing my notes.
He's writing notes. So I told him he had to have notes. And he didn't do them. He never does his homework. Did you notice that?
Did she tell you why? I had to go get dinner for the 3 people in my family, which I didn't get myself anything. Then I had to come home and get all of this set up.
There's not all of this to set up anymore.
Was I not working until the last minute?
It's crazy.
Say whatever you want to, but I was working.
Okay, before we get started with the
Anita, I used to work with her. CompuWork.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Anita.
Before we get started, please share. We really appreciate any shares that you give this video because if it wasn't for your support, we couldn't do this silly show every week for the past 2 years. So thank you.
It has been 2 years.
Over.
Right.
Over 2.
But how come we're only at show 90? We skip.
I don't even know.
We skip a lot of shows.
I don't know.
Should be at 104.
Well, actually, you know what though? Because we do a lot of things, so maybe that's why we're busy all the time. Busy.
As a matter of fact, there will not be a show. Was it 20th?
Yeah, we're going out of town in 2 weeks.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We're going out of town. And you ready to get to it?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hello, and welcome to TMSM Weekly Live Show number 90 for July 6th, 2020. I'm Scott.
I'm Michelle.
And Michelle has a great show for you guys tonight. I have no idea what it's all about. She wrote it all down, and I just kind of get filled in as we go.
So I use this notebook for everything. I use it for our shows. I use it for my notes for the radio station every week. This is like my own little notebook. It's like Blue's Clues. You remember Blue's Clues? It's Jack's Clues. I used to love Blue's Clues. It's back, but that's not Disney, so we're not going to talk about it.
We were giving promo. That's $28 they owe us.
No, we always give away stuff for free.
We do.
We just give it away for free. Okay, anyway.
We roll.
Let's talk Disney. All right, so as you know, parks are opening this week. Well, actually, 2. Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom. We are going to Magic Kingdom on Thursday for the annual pass holder preview.
Yeah, what time is it? It's like 9 to 7 or something like that?
I don't even know, but I'm excited.
I know we'll probably be there when it opens to go for the full day.
I'm going to be so scared and nervous. I know I'm not going to be able to sleep that night. I'm seriously, I'm excited. Think about it.
Like that commercial. I can't sleep. I'm too excited.
I seriously, it almost feels, somebody said something to me a little while ago about how, sorry, I got allergies and leaky eye. Somebody said something about it's been so long since we've been to a park. It's been 4 months, and it's almost like either like vacationing again. We live 10 minutes up the road, so it's not vacation, but it's almost like the first time again. Like you get excited, and it's like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's new. We had that up north when we go to Cedar Point every year. It was new because it was just opening.
Yeah.
So it's kind of that whole anticipation of it's new. You want to see what's going on, what's changed, what's different. We know the castle's going to be different.
Yeah, I posted pictures of the castle. You can kind of see a preview. I have it on our Instagram, and I have it on my Michelle Atwood page.
And Adam had a great statement here, and I'm just going to show that.
Adam Lake, yes, Yes. So, before we talk about the new rules and things, please keep in mind that cast members are there to do a job for our safety. The masks are not comfortable. The guidelines are different. It's a different Disney, but the world is different right now.
Right.
So, it's not cast members' fault that anything is happening, and they are there to make magic for guests.
Right.
And, they are they're the magic makers, and it's not their fault, any of these things that happen, and they're there for you. So please keep that in mind and be good to cast members. Please. And I have cast member friends, and they're going to tell me if you guys are mean to them. So I might blast you next week if you're not nice. Seriously, we always defend cast members, do we not?
We do.
We always have the cast members' backs.
You're going to blast our followers? I don't know if that's a good way to go about it.
Well, I might not blast by name, but
we'll just narrow down to the city and state you live in.
And
your address if you want to go there, pitchforks and torches.
Just be nice.
How dare you?
How dare you? Okay, anyway. So, annual pass holder preview is the 9th and 10th. We're going on the 9th. The Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom reservation opening is the 11th. They begin, and then next week on the 15th is Studios and Epcot.
Right.
So, but we are going Thursday, the 9th.
Right. To Magic Kingdom.
To Magic Kingdom.
She's not going to sleep. I won't have a problem. And then when she's tired the next day, she'll be like, you slept.
So yeah, you have to, so pass holder preview. Okay, so just to reiterate, just talk about it again, not that we haven't been talking about it for weeks, but just in case you missed it, or this is your first show, or you have never read the Main Street Mouse before. Okay, face coverings for ages 2 and up. You must wear a mask. No ifs, ands, buts.
Look at like 1 in 364 days.
And also, this came out today as well. No tram service at Magic Kingdom, so you got to walk yourself to the TTC.
And nothing from the resorts to the park either.
What you mean?
And so if you're staying in a Disney resort, there's no transportation to get you to the park that day.
Really?
Yeah, that was on that also.
Well, how are you going to get there?
You either have to have your own transportation, or you have to call Uber or Lyft or whatever, Mears, whomever.
Are you sure?
It's on the list.
Are you sure?
You should read this site called themainstreetmouse.com. We put out a blog about it. And it's the one right before the one you were speaking of.
I skimmed it.
Let me do this.
You
keep talking. No, you keep talking, and I'll pull this in there as soon as I get to it.
Okay, so maybe I should read our own site.
The person who you guys rely on for information skimmed the information.
I skimmed.
Just saying.
But I was more worried about getting a top 5 list done for this week. So it's only for the preview, though, Chuck said.
Yes.
All right, hold on. Only for preview.
Yeah, it's only for the special event.
All right. Monorails and ferry boat are running because you have to be able to get to the Magic Kingdom.
The express monorail, they said, will be running.
Yes.
They didn't say the ferry boats, though. They said the express monorail.
I thought it said ferry.
I thought it's, I could be wrong.
No buses, but Chuck said, check out the site. It's great and factual. It really is, if I would actually read my own stuff. All right, so are you looking?
Yeah, it's my computer.
He's gonna fact check that for us.
Oh, no, I'm going to pull it up here and we're going to share that screen.
Oh, we're going to share the screen. We're going to do some like modern technology type of thing just to make sure. Because you know that we always try to give factual information. Uh-oh, what's that?
So, you got to move your head over a little bit. I'm going to have to make it bigger. Go to this one.
Okay.
So, if you look at that, the second to last, if you are staying at a Disney Resort Hotel, Disney transportation will not be available for this limited event. You will need to provide your own transportation to the theme park parking lot.
Ooh. And what's it say about ferry boats?
It says tram service will not be available for the guest parking lot to the main entrance of the theme park. For Magic Kingdom Park, there will be no tram service for the parking lot to the Transportation Ticket Center. But the express monorail and the ferry boats will be available for Transportation Ticket Center to the main entrance. So that one is available.
See, I did read that part about the ferry boats.
I'm glad you read that one.
All right, so apologize.
But all the people at the resorts would still be sitting there waiting for a bus to take them over there.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but I was at least right about the boat. You can't win them all, right? And
Yeah,
it's
this is
just
what
for
I
the
deal with.
and this is just for the annual pass holder event, from what I understand.
Correct.
But then when they start opening on the 11th, then it's all.
I would assume so. They haven't said if it will be, but I would assume it would be.
A lot of annual pass holders are locals, so I am guessing that it won't be a thing. Like, or
I would think that.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like for us, we don't stay at the property anyway because we live here. So
Right.
you know what I mean?
There's
so maybe
actually
that's
hotels probably further from them than our house.
Probably so. But anyway, now that we got our facts straight, gosh. All right. So, what else? So we will be streaming all day on
all day, all night, like MTV.
All day here on our Facebook page. Of course, I will be doing Instagram stories at the Main Street Mouse because that's what I do. Right. We may even try to go live on our YouTube, even though nobody goes there. It's a ghost
actually,
town.
no, they do because we're on YouTube Live right now.
Is anybody watching?
Yes, there's people on there watching it. So you just told them they're in a ghost town.
Oh, good, yay! Because normally YouTube is really hard for us to grow. Our core audience is on Facebook with the runner up to Instagram.
Correct.
But we will definitely be streaming live on Thursday. So it's going to, I'm sure. I'm going to go into work mode, which I haven't been able to do in a while.
Right. I've already said we're going to release the boys and let them go enjoy the park because they're not going to want to hang out with us all day.
So they're probably not going to want to hang out with us.
We're going to be working and covering. I'm going to work because I know the software we used at this show, we supposedly can use that on a mobile device. So I think we're going to try to use that. And I know some of our friends will be in the parks probably.
We're going to know people in the parks.
So we can pull in some feeds from other people, maybe in other areas of the park and see what we can do.
Maybe so.
Like if that big fat panda guy will be anywhere around.
He's not going to be there.
Because he never goes to stuff. He's the biggest laugher. He
probably isn't watching anymore.
No, he was on.
He pops in probably to say hi, but he's probably not watching.
Then everybody go to John's wall and tell him Scott is ripping him.
No, don't, because
scare him.
No, because some people really think we're being mean to John, and we're not. I've had that happen.
No, I'm mean to him. I totally admit it. But he's mean to me, so it kind of works out good.
He's secretly mean.
Plus, he's got my Yoda Funko Pop.
You're just John. If you're still watching, he needs that Funko, so he'll shut up about it.
I'll stop ripping on you.
Is LOL sold out for next month?
That would be a good question. I do not.
There were only 2 tickets left for Live on Location next month. I mean, this month.
Yeah, it's this month.
On the 26th at Wine Bar George.
I'm trying to look it up.
But the last time I looked, we only had 2 tickets available.
Really? I didn't know it was that many.
Yes.
It looks like. Oh wait, that's a long show.
Long show.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long 4 months.
Yes.
I'm just going to have him check really quick before we move on to the next subject.
Go ahead and keep talking because I got to figure out how to do this.
Okay, I'll talk about something else. All right, so speaking of Disney Springs, so this weekend, obviously we could not do our usual 4th of July festivities and all those things. No fireworks at any of the Disney parks.
There is still 2 available.
Oh, okay. There's 2 tickets left available for TMSM LOL, so just go to the site if you want them. TMSMLOL.com.
Do we have the link on? I didn't think we did.
I don't know. But anyway, there are.
We'll put it out after the show if somebody does want.
Or if you go to the LOL's Facebook page, there's a link there for the show.
Will be there.
Yeah. So anyway.
I've been so busy, I have not had time to do the extra things like that recently.
Why do I not see? Are we getting? Okay. Anyway.
What weren't you seeing? Everything's there.
There we go. Okay.
Stop touching your face. She washes her hands 74 times a day.
And I have about 17 things of hand sanitizer.
Corey, you're never coming to LL. Don't lie.
Okay, anyway, we went to Disney Springs on Saturday for 4th of July. And the reason I'm mentioning LOL is in Disney Springs is because our August show is at Raglan Road.
And that's where we were. Oh, look at there's Panda.
Oh, there he is. Hi, John.
Hi, John. Get to work. You better be there Thursday. Or you won't be at LOL this month. I'll sell your ticket.
Okay, anyway. So again, John and I are doing a show at Wayne Bar George on the 26th, and then Labor Day weekend our show is at Raglan Road, and we actually went to Raglan Road on Saturday because it was our friend Lucretia's birthday, and honestly,
which is Corey's saint of a wife.
Which is Corey's saint of a wife, because she puts up with Corey Tucker and has for 20 years now.
We put up with him for 10.
I know, we've been putting him for 10. But anyway, so don't take my Disney card away from me, but I will tell you, I know everybody loves Raglan Road and they love the bread pudding. I had not had the bread pudding until Saturday.
And now she is convinced it is the best.
It really is.
Bread pudding. She used to like the French toast bread pudding at Trails End. But no.
Yeah. Okay. So you know how sometimes you hear like there's hype about something Disney, especially when it comes to food. Everybody has their preferences and their favorites when it comes to Disney food. And one of the things that everybody always talks about is the bread pudding at Raglan Road.
Corey actually went in there going, he's going to share a meal with his wife so he could have
so they could have room for the dessert, because the bread pudding comes in like a little it's a bowl. It's a bowl,
and you dump it,
and then you dump it, and then you chop up the bread pudding, and you can share.
But you put the caramel sauce,
and
like
the sweet cream sauce. Oh my goodness, it was so good.
That was very good.
And I had a kids meal because I wasn't that hungry, and we started eating we were all sharing, like we had 2 orders of bread pudding, and I was full. I could only eat a couple bites of it because it was that heavy.
It was really good.
And that good. I mean,
and we actually made a deal for John and Michelle. They're going to do the dancing at the show in August. They were right by the little stage is where we were, and I actually talked to the guys. So John, you need to wear your leprechaun costume.
Okay, I got a sidebar. John, if you're still watching, you have got, and this is true. I talk to John all day, every day. That's just a given. Like when I'm walking somewhere, Scott will say, "Can you stop talking to John?" I'm like, how do you know that I'm talking to John? He said, "Because you're always talking to John." Okay, see, no one river dances like him. So we're John, listen.
Lord of the Dance, John Secure.
So we're sitting at the table at Raglan Road, and I'm getting footage and stuff to use for next month's LOL. And I look over at Scott, and no joke, he's looking up, Corey can vouch for this, leprechaun costumes and such for us. Like, he's like, look, we could get John to wear like this leprechaun costume. And then he's like looking for something for me with like this green tutu thing and like the hat. And I'm just like,
you've got to dress the part.
But but I don't know.
And the funny thing is, you're both Italian.
And that's another thing he talked about. He's like, you're going to put 2 Italians in leprechaun costumes just for the sake of the show.
In an Irish restaurant.
In an Irish restaurant. And he says that John and I need to learn some sort of a river dance.
It's called getting into character. Okay. And if the 2 of you can't do it, then maybe we need to find 2 other hosts for the show.
And you know what? We're sitting next to this, I forgot. And Corey said we have to have Lucky Charms.
Oh, I'm a Lucky Charms.
I'm Lucky Charms. All right, but we're sitting at a table next to the guy on the stage, right? And he's got
the little stage.
The little stage. And he's got these tap shoes on. And they are some heavy duty like tap shoes. And he's like clicking his foot on the stage and like whole boom, boom, boom.
I can't imagine how tired his legs are. I mean, I'm sure he's used to it, but when he first probably started doing it, his legs. I mean, he did the one with everybody clapping, and he kept up with the clapping. And as the clapping got faster, he got faster, and it was just insane how good he was at it. Amazing.
But the whole thing, we're watching this man, and he is dancing and dancing and dancing, and faster and faster and faster. And Scott's like, you and John need to learn how to do that, like by August.
Maybe not that fast. She'll blow out her knee and John will fall off the stage. But if we
John crashed through a table.
If we could, now that would be priceless. You want to talk about YouTube hits? John, if you fall off the table, I will go live on YouTube right there. We will cash in.
John.
They say other sites have clickbait. That we don't even need clickbait with that one.
Leprechaun costumes.
That's like saying minivans are stopping.
I think this could be a crazy show next month. I really do.
Get some. What's that beer that everybody drinks? I don't drink beer.
Guinness.
Guinness. Get some Guinness.
we're not beer drinkers, but like this could be a really cool show next month. I can't promise you leprechaun costumes, but
I think it'd be cool if we could arrive in a minivan right to like the front of Raglan Road with all the controversy that was going on yesterday.
anyway.
I'm not afraid to call anybody out.
We don't do that. We're above all that. We're above it.
We're really not.
Above it. Anyway, so it was very different to be at, you know, like Raglan Road this year instead of doing other things.
And it was actually pretty busy at the Springs from the times we've been down there. I hadn't seen it that busy yet, so it was kind of cool to see that many people coming out and going out and having fun and being around other people and kind of ripping that Band-Aid off. So to speak.
It felt a little bit normal.
Yep. It wasn't as busy as it used to be.
No, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad for a Saturday. And I think a lot of people were just looking for something to do because, I mean, and it stormed. The weather was bad.
Bad every day.
You know, the weather's been bad every afternoon. And before we got ready to go to Raglan Road, it rained really, really hard too. But it was nice to be out. You know, we walked around. You know, we had dinner. We had bread pudding. We had walked around afterwards. It was just kind of nice to be out.
I went and bought a pop.
Yes, you did. Also,
they had the Indiana Jones 10-inch pop at the Pin Trader store, which is anniversary for the 25th anniversary of, I believe it's for Raiders. Might be for Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm not sure 100% on that one, but it's pretty cool. They had them done.
And also, so what we did. So if you watched, I did a TikTok video the other night because Friday we had some friends over for Lucretia's birthday / 4th of July, and
we partied like it was 1999.
A little bit. I had a headache the next day, but anyway, so we did fireworks, like home fireworks, and we played the theme to Wishes to our little tiny fireworks display.
First, we did Happily Ever After. That didn't seem to fit as well, so we flipped over to Wishes.
Because, you know, if you can't go to Disney and see your Disney fireworks and things, and I guess there's ways to improvise. Let's just call it improvising, because like we had our little fireworks, and you hear Wishes in the background. It's kind of fun. I think it's fun. Yeah.
I think it was fun watching everybody get tears in their eyes.
I know, you can tell that we're
cops
all a bunch
were called out, like Corey said. The cops knocked on the door.
No, they didn't.
They took Andrew away. He's still in jail because we didn't want to bail him out.
No,
the
it's not
neighbors
true.
complained about the burn.
So like, you know, you got fire, it's like sparklers and stuff going, and we had like Happily Ever After.
Liz was trying to get the fire pit going.
We tried to get a fire pit going. It did not work because we're not good at it. But it was nice to have a little bit of normal. And somebody asked if everybody was wearing masks at Disney Springs. Everybody.
Disney will not let you walk around without.
And if you seriously, you guys, like if you go walking around the Springs and your nose starts to show, like your mask starts falling off of your nose, like they will tell you, like the cast member, if they sees you, they'll be like, hey, can you pull that up? They are not playing. And
then the next time they throw you on the ground, they kick you out.
They do not. So I really think that
Joe, did you put projections on your house? Who's watching on YouTube?
Where do you see that?
See how it says
Joe,
we could have with the new device we have, which we got to still put out about that information.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. We could have
cool.
done projections on the house.
Yep, we could have.
Missed opportunity.
Next year.
For sure.
Only 363 days away.
Hopefully we'll be able to see some real fireworks next year.
I just want to see them by the end of this year.
I just want to, you know.
Kindling helps.
Yeah.
Too much hippie juice. Hippie juice or happy juice, said Liz.
Both. So anyway.
Okay, so what else we got here?
So what else? Let me check my notebook.
Just gonna run out of paper.
I am running out of paper. I'm gonna need a new note.
Put out like 50 of
them. More questions about the mask. Yes, you can take off your mask while you eat.
Once you sit down, you can take it off. In the restaurant, everybody had them on until they pretty much sat down.
You sit down at the table. They don't make you shove food under your mask.
But I was watching this. People got up to say go to the bathroom. They put their masks on and went to the bathroom. So.
I put my mask on to go to the bathroom.
I didn't want to, but I hate wearing the mask.
It's just
Anybody who has facial hair, the
that's
mask.
the thing.
Even Corey's got a full beard, and it gets so itchy.
He walked around Disney Springs doing this, and for me, my nose kept itching. I kept like doing this.
Yeah, I get tired of it,
but they do, and temperature checks are in the parking garage.
Yep, they just have a little temperature. They just hold it really close to your forehead. They scan it, and that gives them a reading.
And they're going to do the same thing at the parks as far as temperature check, sanitization stations, required masks, the whole thing. Every time we've gone to Disney Springs, I felt very safe.
I've never felt unsafe at the Springs, honestly. It feels very safe. And the way the cast members are on guests about, make sure you please put your mask up if you start to drop them, if you're walking around. They're really good about keeping them on. So I think it's going to be good. I think Thursday should be good. Thursday, you'll get to see the people who just don't want to obey rules and whatever, see what happens to them.
I think that there's always going to be people that want to push the limits when it comes to rules.
And I think the old Disney, they would have, would you mind please putting that on? And people would just ignore them and keep walking. I think the new Disney, though, is going to be like, sir, please, and then security has to get involved. Sir, please put that
they're not. Put it on. Disney used to be, like he said, very permissive with people and let things go.
Right. If it wasn't hurting anybody else, they would let it go.
But they're not, and it's because for people's safety, your safety, other people's safety around you. It's just I just keep telling people that this is for now. This is what we have to do for now. If we want to go to Disney, this is what it's going to entail.
And the more we follow the rules, the quicker we will one day get back to what we used to be.
Yeah.
I hope. I don't know for sure. I personally think masks are going to become a fashion type thing that might be.
They're not fashionable.
They're not fashionable, but if you look in overseas, there's a lot of countries where they do wear them all the time, and they have for many years. And I think for a certain part of our population, that will happen now.
It totally could.
A lot of people will wear them, and if they've got ones that match their outfits or whatever, you're gonna see people do it. People are gonna want to get Instagram clicks, and they're gonna put out those pictures of somebody with the full thing. And I think it'll stick around for a while, and then we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's all for the greater good of safety. I guess you get used to wearing them. I don't know how it's going to be in 100-degree heat, but we shall see.
I don't know. And then somebody asked if the dancers at Raglan Road had masks on, not when they were dancing.
They took them off. I watched. They took them off right before they go on stage.
Yep.
I could see them. They would wear them.
And all the servers in the restaurants have masks on. All the what do you call it? All the cast members, everybody has masks on.
What's that I'm asking?
What is?
Can you see what he said? I think he's talking about those ones that you talked about a couple weeks. Oops, wrong one.
Sorry,
Yep, did you see those ones?
Okay, so this is weird that you're asking this, Adam, because I got a message from one of my travel agent friends today asking me to confirm or deny what the scuttlebutt is this week, which was the same scuttlebutt a couple. I like my words, scuttlebutt, hullabaloo. What's my other one? Oh, cahoots is one of my favorites. I'm an old soul. I love fun words. So anyway, what was I? Oh, scuttlebutt.
Answer Adam's question.
I am right now. Sidebar. Okay, so somebody asked me today, as a matter of fact, to find out about Disney Springs and masks, and as opposed to those gator things.
Right.
And I did ask at the Springs because I was not sure. Now I asked the manager at the Springs in the parking garage, and then I asked another cast member when we got in, because I wanted to know, and I wanted a couple of what's the word, like best 2 out of 3 answer. Right. I wanted a couple of opinions.
Obviously, 2 was the same because you didn't ask a third.
Oh yeah. So both the people I talked to, including the manager in the parking garage, said gaiters are permitted. You may wear them if you are covering all the way up to your nose. Your nose has to be covered, but the gator things are permitted.
And a lot of them are the same fabric that's in the mask.
And I did see people walking around with them, so they are permitted.
I know when we were at Busch Gardens last week, we were in line for one of the rides, and there was a gentleman in there who had one, and I heard him talking to the person behind him, and he said it's actually more comfortable than the facial masks. He said because he had facial hair. And he said you don't have anything pushed up right against your face as much with that. I don't know if it's true, but I'm just
Well,
saying.
we
He
sell
said,
face masks, so don't be going to tell
I'm
everybody
sorry.
to go buy gators.
Just buy face masks from the show.
Mm. So that's what they said at the Springs. However, you know what is not permitted? Bandanas. Like the
old Western.
like if you know when all of this first started, they were saying that any type of face mask is
Cover your face.
Cover your face, cover your face. So if you try going into Disney with just like one of those old fashioned bandanas around your face, they're gonna tell you no go.
So the thing that John Wayne was wearing in the Great Movie Ride around his neck, you can't pull it up.
No.
That's a shame.
It's a darn shame.
It's still kind of it's odd to me though that like you took a picture of the 8 of us the other day down the Springs, and I'm like everybody has a mask on, and a year ago people were like, "Where are they going to go rob the place?" Because they have masks on. It's just so weird.
It looks different. You know, I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. Like we take selfies at Disney Springs.
She tells us all to smile,
and I'm like, smile, and you really can't tell if we're smiling or not.
Oh, who was it? The one person said if you move your eyebrows.
Yeah, but you still can't tell if you're smiling or not. And it does, like, okay, so Joe asked handkerchiefs. Yeah, kind of like, you know, like the bandana handkerchief type of things. A hanky, I guess. But yeah, you can't wear those. They want something that covers your nose and that stays above your nose, and they want something that wraps around your head so it doesn't fall. Right? Okay, so does that answer?
So if you take a turtleneck and unfold it.
No.
It'd be above my
nose. You can't use a turtleneck and unfold it.
I like to break rules.
Oh, for goodness sake.
It's basically an infinity scarf that more fit around the neck and you can pull it out.
Yeah, a gaiter, which I didn't know what they were. No, because there's those other things, the baklavas.
Move on to the next topic.
All right.
Anyway. I didn't go baklava area.
Okay, because I can't remember what those were. All right, anyway.
No idea. A baklava.
A baklava scarf.
I like baklava.
I'm just hungry. All right, so okay, so we did Raglan Road, we did pass holder. Okay, so we're gonna do a top 5 list in a minute.
Oh, I put it right.
What?
I'm working on it.
We can do an impromptu top 5 list. That might be fun. Something because
not this week. It took me a while.
This one over here doesn't prepare. So maybe if we did one, and it'll be an even playing field.
Do we really want to talk about why I don't prepare?
No. So
Randy said it's a balaclava.
Whatever. Baklava.
He gave you the name. How rude? That's rude. Whatever.
No, I just can't say that word.
She won't say it. I will say thank you. Not baklava. Baklava is the honey, nuts, and phyllo dough. That is yummy, yummy goodness.
It's just.
I used to go down to Greektown in Michigan and get those.
Balaclava. Okay.
Balaclava.
Sorry. It's just baklava seems kind of easier to say. You guys know what I mean. But anyway, I don't think that's what they meant. They're talking about the gator ones. And that it's not spelled like gator.
I know. It's Gaiter, I think.
I'm learning things all the time. Okay, so, real quick.
Shane. Tyra Banks said you had to be able to smile with your eyes.
You really can't, except my boys. Like I can smile and you can see it. No. The boys, I'm like, smile. They're like,
they don't know how to smile without it.
And it's not really working.
But they don't know how to smile without it usually. When you ask them to smile, it's like,
yeah.
If you tell them a joke, they just smile.
Anyhow, so last week, Facebook had given us.
Thank you, Heidi.
What?
Scott's too busy making dinner.
You didn't make the dinner. You went and got it from the Chick-fil-A. And he does mobile orders, so he doesn't even have to really talk to nobody there.
I avoid talking to people at all costs.
Okay, anyway. Okay, so
Judy said the gators must have your earrings. Or her earrings. Probably yours too. I can see that.
You shouldn't have a gator that close to your earrings.
If you do,
it's dangerous.
You're gonna be like Leonardo.
Bad jokes.
Okay, go on.
Nobody needs a gator by their face. It's not good for him.
We need a grumpy mask. It's like Grumpy's face.
You need a grumpy mask.
Right, I'm gonna make one tonight.
Because he's grumpy all the time. He's been very grumpy today.
Always grumpy.
He's super grumpy today. All right. Anyway, so supporter page. So now Facebook.
I forgot about that.
we're only going to talk about it for a second. So when you go to our Facebook page now, there's a little pop-up thingy and it says become a supporter. And that means that you can support what we do at the Main Street Mouse for what's that, $4.99?
It's $4.99 a month. They set it up.
And it's through Facebook, and they have to offer it to you. We couldn't ask for it. They offered it to us.
We've been waiting to see if they would offer it to us. They finally did offer it to us. And it gives us the ability to do things for people who do support us, but there's a special group that's been created for that. We nicknamed it Club TMSM.
Kind of like, what do you call it?
Club 33. Kind of use the same idea with that. So we're working still on what we're going to give you guys for when you support us. By that, granted, we can't give you something back for what you're giving us, because then we just take a big loss. But
he's
we're
working on
some ideas, but we're gonna figure it out.
And then there's a special Facebook group that you're gonna get special attention in.
I think we should do rumors in that group, because it would be fun.
I have to laugh. I just gotta say something. You're not putting up comments, but you should put up Lucretia's comment, because that's some funny stuff.
It is.
Scott's in Corey withdrawal. He is.
Well, he's probably in Scott withdrawal.
Is he though?
Who's you got to talk Funko and Jay's about?
Well, yeah, because
Jay's is Jordan's, for anybody thinking it's something different.
It's Lucretia and I were talking about how when Scott and Corey get together, they just ignore everybody else and they talk about toys and shoes. Yeah, basically toys and shoes.
Yeah, we were talking about art too, because we were in the art store.
Oh, I forgot. They talk about art too. Anyway.
That was the guy who was working the camera.
So if you would like to become a supporter, there is a supporter button at the top of this page. Yes. And of course, we appreciate everything that you guys do to support our efforts, because it's a lot of work. And we're going to start giving out prizes again. Yes, so all that stuff helps.
But the supporter page, you will get something for supporting us.
Yes.
We tried to do Patreon, if you recall, a couple of years ago. That really didn't work out well for us.
It did not.
We came up with these great prize packs if people supported us, and all these people support us for 1 month. We sell the prize packs, and then they canceled.
We lost on Patreon. Okay, so that's a true story. We gave out my books. We gave out prizes. We gave all this stuff, and then people got free stuff, and then they canceled. So we took a loss.
Somebody told us, wait till at least the second month before you send a gift.
That's what happens when you're nice, you know? It's so that's why we kind of stopped doing those sort of things, because we were sort of getting burned doing that. But this is different.
But this is a little bit different. I think it'll help. And like Michelle said, we're going to have this private group for that group. So this is apart from TMSM Fan Nation. It's apart from the main wall.
So the nation is still there.
Yes,
main wall is still there. This is something in addition. If you can't get enough Main Street Mouse, here's just another option for you.
Plus, it's a place to go and talk to people in a much smaller group about things. So if you want to talk
about
smaller
group, more individual attention.
Yes.
So
and we're gonna work on possibly doing live feeds from into that group.
Once it starts to grow.
Yep. Maybe doing a show just for the group.
Yeah, we're gonna work on it. It's brand new.
But we're not taking away anything we're currently doing.
That's right. So
maybe we should though. Why would they sign up then? Wait, we gotta rethink this whole thing. Back to the drawing board.
We'll figure it out. So anyway. Okay, so top 5.
Top 5. What's the topic?
Okay, so I asked in TMSM Fan Nation today for top 5 suggestions, and we did get a couple. But I knew you weren't going to be ready, so I tried to pick an easy one for you.
I'm ready now.
Look, he's ready now.
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, so, and I know we've talked about something very similar to this before. I don't think it was exactly this, but the suggestion was top 5 retired attractions or whatever's that we feel should come back.
Does that include like shows or fireworks or parades or stuff like that, or is it just attractions?
Everything.
Okay, good.
Okay, anything that's
I'm in trouble then if I can't.
Anything that's retired that you would like to see come back.
Gotcha.
And please feel free to comment, because we try to, we get a little distracted, but we're trying to read your comments as well. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. All right, top 5 attractions. So here's my number 5. And and you know what? And these are things that we've talked about before, because that we miss, but now we're just putting it together.
Right.
So number 5 is for me, Tapestry of Dreams Parade from Epcot.
I've only seen video of it.
Was Tapestry of Nations, then turned to Tapestry of Dreams. And this is the one that we've talked about before. Just to recap, that they had the big like puppets and things in the back of World Showcase, and it was the music that you walk out to after eliminations. That awesome drum beat music.
Bit of it in Epcot Forever, isn't there?
A little tiny bit, yeah, yes. So this is like old school Epcot from like, let's see, Andrew was a baby. So it was in the early 2000s when it came out. But the music for, if you have not watched it, look it up on YouTube because I don't have video of it. Or the music they still use for things, Tapestry of Dreams, Tapestry of Nations, amazing parade, and it still makes me cry to hear the music.
That's good.
Your turn.
My number 5, the original version of Celebrate the Magic. They had Walt and Mickey on the castle and such.
You stole one of mine.
I never steal yours. That's awesome. No, I missed that one. I didn't like when they replaced it with Chip and Mrs. Potts. I like.
That's not Celebrate the Magic. The
no,
new one
but
is
it's
not
the same
that.
show. But it's the same idea. It's the same premise of putting a show in the castle.
It's a projection show in the castle. Show. The new one. And I don't even know what it's called.
I liked the previous one where you saw Mickey on the castle. You saw Walt up on the castle. And I liked how they would sketch and you'd see Walt appear through the sketch. I just thought that was awesome.
We do have that video on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, I do miss that. I wish they would enough. I wish they would have replaced it with what they did.
Yeah, because we don't even stay for that one.
No.
Don't really care. But Celebrate the Magic was awesome.
Yep.
All right.
Your turn, number 4.
Number 4. Okay, so we're gonna kick it back. Old school. Okay, you ready? What?
Old school.
Old school. And I barely remember this ride because I wasn't very old. But I'm going to just say 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Now, when I was a little tiny person and I went to Disney for the first time, I remember being fascinated with the Nautilus. I remember being fascinated with the waterfalls and all the things that, and I like now I might get claustrophobic down there because I can't do that Nemo ride at Disneyland, but I might take like an anxiety medicine just to do 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea again, because I used to watch for the mermaids. That's all I remember. I mean, I'm being totally honest. I was little. I don't fully remember, but I remember watching for the mermaids out the window. And I remember the Nautilus ships were so cool. So that's why I'm saying 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Under the Sea. Okay, your turn.
Mine is actually the same one, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
You cheated.
I didn't.
Are you looking at my list?
No, I'm not even looking at your list.
Oh my goodness.
No, I picked 20,000 Leagues. I have done the one in Disneyland. With Nemo.
Yeah, they did. I didn't go on.
A lot of it is very similar to the Nemo ride at Epcot with the projections you see. It's very similar to what we see here at Epcot. But I do remember when my dad brought me to Walt Disney World in '81. We have pictures of us in the Nautilus. So it does have a special place for me because it was something me and my dad did, and I do have pictures of that. So that's why it meant so much to me. So 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. See,
I'm reading your comments, and I might want to change my answers.
I know what you're gonna do. You can't change it because that would be cheating.
I'm gonna change.
You can go first though, because then you're gonna blow away mine.
Okay, wait. Okay, so let me because we agreed on Celebrate the Magic. Can we scratch that one off?
We didn't agree on. Never agreed on 20,000 Leagues.
But Celebrate the Magic was on my list too.
Oh, I didn't know it was.
Yeah, I said that. So I love Celebrate the Magic too. It used to make me cry. So that was my number 3.
So why do you get another one though? That's a number. Then you got 6, and I only got 5 still.
No. I'm canceling out Celebrate the Magic because we agreed.
Oh, okay.
You already talked about it.
Move along.
All right. So I'm gonna go next to hold on. My number 3 is going to be my number 2. No, my number 2 is 3 now. So okay. All right. So I have Mr. Toad's Wild Ride for my number 3. What? Did you have that too?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Maybe we should.
But mine wasn't number 3. So
we are totally messing up this game tonight.
So Mr. Toad's Wild Ride was your number 3.
Yeah, because it was Celebrate the Magic, but Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is another one that I remember from childhood that used to scare me a little bit. I was afraid to go on it, and I'm not really sure why.
I remember it's mine also for number 3. And I remember when I got to take Aiden on it in 2017 at Disneyland. And we got off, and he goes, "Did we just go down there?" It was just funny that he said that.
The kids were like,
"Yeah,
what was that?
that's a really dark ride." And then you can still see Mr. Toad in the cemetery
At the
outside
Haunted
Mansion. He's
Mansion.
up in the left-hand corner, isn't he?
He is. He's in the pet cemetery
Yeah.
at the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. So that was my number 3 and your number 3 also. Okay, what's your number 2?
So, all right. So I don't even know. You know what? There's things that I love that I really shouldn't be putting in order. So I'm just gonna.
Okay, what's number 2?
Well, like 2 was the Toad.
Oh, you said it was number 3.
Because I'm moving stuff around.
Oh, okay.
This is just a hot
I have a
mess.
feeling I know you're going to move to your number 2, and that's what I have in my number 1.
I want to see your list.
See, Lorraine's blaming me, says I'm not prepared. I actually was prepared this time. She's stealing it. See, so you can't use it. You just read it, and I had it written down.
You know what? Don't. I don't like this game tonight. This isn't fun anymore. All right. So, whatever. So I'll just. All right, so I'll tell you my number 1 is number 2, I guess. Spectro Magic. I did love Spectro Magic. It's the first electric evening parade that my kids ever saw when they were little. I love the Little Mermaid section, how she would like. I loved the music of Spectro Magic. Mm-hmm. I thought that it was very tear-jerky, pull heartstrings type of music. Right. I can still hear it in my head. And I remember, oh gosh, when we took the boys in 2009, we had seen Spectro Magic a few times on that trip. And the boys loved it too. And I remember when we got home, we went to the Disney store. I don't know, it was probably a month or 2 after. And they were playing Spectro Magic. Yeah. And both my boys like whipped around and went, oh! And it was like they remembered. Right. So that's Disney magic right there. They were little and they still like it was a couple of months after and they knew exactly that was Spectro Magic. The music is beautiful. I love it. And I miss it. So there's that. Okay, your turn.
My number 2, which is not Spectro Magic. Actually, I miss the Great Movie Ride. I love the Great Movie Ride. I think it needed an update. I wish they would bring it back, but I don't want to lose Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway either, though, because that's a great ride. But I did. I loved the Great Movie Ride. I liked it when you still could do both scenes, so you either had the gangster scene or the Western scene.
Yeah.
So I do miss that. I always liked it. It was an original park opening day ride. So it was sad to see it go away, and I liked it. I always thought it was really cool that you went into the movies, kind of the way you do on Radiator Springs Racers. You become part of the Cars movie. You got to do a lot with this, so
and that is true. If you've been to Disney California Adventure and you've been on Radiator Springs Racers, which is the Cars ride, that you feel like you're in a movie. And we talked about this before. I really wish that we could somehow get that ride here at Walt Disney World because it is such a good ride.
From everything I've read, that was what Test Track was supposed to originally be something like.
See, now I would not even miss Test Track if they were to put Radiator Springs Racers into that spot because it is that good.
It is. It's awesome. It's awesome. Who was I talking to? I was talking to Stellan, I think, the other day, telling him about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I told him, I said, your father needs to spring and get you guys up to Disney.
You hear that, Corey?
So my number 1.
Wait a minute. Didn't you just?
Yeah, but I know you've got the same number 1 now because you changed yours.
No, I'll pick a new one. You go ahead. What's up?
No, go ahead. You
go ahead. No, go ahead.
My number 1 is Osborne Lights. I wish they would bring it back, put it somewhere. I know it can't be in the Streets of America, but there's enough property there. They could rebuild Streets of America and put the lights back up.
I really think that Osborne Lights is one of those things that people for years to come will always be. You mention Osborne Lights and people, because it was so good, you know?
And we never saw it till we moved here.
No, we didn't even know what we were missing.
We were never here at that time of year because of the boys in school up north, our jobs and such. So when we finally moved here and we actually got to go see it,
I remember we used to go see Osborne Lights so much that I knew like
the track.
The first, I can still hear it in my head. Like they turn on when the lights would come on, and it was what is that, Trans-Siberian Orchestra? Is that where they are? The Ringing of the Bells? Is that what it's called? Or something of the bells? And just standing in the middle of the street and hearing that music so loud it was like in your chest.
Shane's getting sick all over.
And then just, I know, are you crying or are you upset, Shane? I can't tell difference.
I know his was Osborne times 5.
But standing in the street and in the music and it's just so good.
Yeah, it is. It was fantastic.
I missed it.
With the projections, like I loved being in the canopy.
Oh, the canopy area, and then they added Jack Skellington towards the end.
Yes, you got to see.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna do Carol the Bells. Thank you, Chuck. All right, so I'm gonna do just an added thing because you took my Osborne Lights from me.
It was mine. You didn't even have it written down though. Somebody said it on the feed.
It doesn't matter. I'll say Main Street Electrical Parade.
Okay.
Because in Main Street Electrical Parade is one of those things that you didn't realize how much you love it until it was gone. Because when we first moved here, I mean, it was every night, and like we would hear the parade music going, and then we would use parade time. I mean, truth be told, sometimes we like go run on the Haunted Mansion or something because it was walk on because a lot of people were on the parade route, and you could actually get on rides quicker during the parade. Now, granted, we did watch it, but when it was really busy, sometimes you just couldn't.
You couldn't get a good spot.
You couldn't get a good spot, and then I asked the kids, like, you make the decision. Do you want to go try to get on a ride, or do you, what do you want to do? So I love the music to Main Street Electrical Parade as well.
We actually saw it when we were in Disneyland for D23 last August.
Mm-hmm.
But it was funny because it was so crowded. We joked because this lady was so close to me. I think she pickpocketed me. Took my wallet out, took everything out, and put it back in. She was like right on my hip. I mean,
she was a space invader.
She could not have been any closer to me. And I kept trying to move, and she'd move closer. And I'm like, really?
She was like on his foot.
I'd get closer, and she would get. It was like she was using me to get closer to the parade. I was getting irritated.
Like he moved a half an inch, and she moved a half an inch. She was so close to him. She was like breathing over his shoulder. And it's so funny.
And then I started speaking really loud. Wow, the room here is great. Whoa, what space I have. Move.
But think about it though. Think about how crowded it was for the electrical parade at Disneyland last August and how much things have changed because now everybody is like, you got to be so many feet apart from people and you got to have a face mask and you have all of those things are just, it's just different.
So different.
And maybe
still paying the same amount, but yeah, it's all different. Sorry.
But yes, very, very different. And it's kind of sad. I mean, I don't miss the crowds per se because I didn't especially like at night for fireworks or whatever.
But you'll miss the fireworks.
But I miss the fireworks. Right. I don't miss all the crowds.
I'll be curious to see what the ride waits and such are like on Thursday.
That is what I'm curious about as well. Is it going to be longer? Granted, there's capacity.
I think it's going to be like an after-hours party. Or a Halloween party, maybe.
Oh, I think it's going to be worse because...
I don't think so. I think the capacity is less than those parties.
No, however, but now they have social distancing rules to where they can't... Like when we went to Busch Gardens last week, they had people, like you had to stay... It took longer to get on a ride because you had to stay so far back.
But something like the mansion should be a problem because there's at least 6 feet between you and the...
No.
And the doom buggy in front of you?
Follow me here for a second.
I'm following you.
Follow.
I'm not sure I like following. But...
Haunted Mansion is my favorite. So I'm very curious to see what happens when, like the stretching room. Like, how are you going to stand in the stretching room with shoulder to shoulder with people and the ghost host and the whole thing?
They might skip it.
And then when you leave the stretching room, it's bottlenecked to get to the doom buggy. Like you walk out to a space this big, but then you narrow down to go down the hallway to get on your doom buggy, and you are by people. So I'm very curious. So you guys will have to watch on Thursday because we're going to do live feeds and such. Because it's going to be a different Disney than what we're used to.
I think I'll bring my camera and do night vision as we go through there to record it through the queue and stuff. So we can see
yeah.
You can put stuff up on the screen too.
I can.
Just go over somebody's name or go over their comment and hit show.
Oh, Lorraine says she can answer that. Do you want to answer that, Lorraine, or or should we keep people in suspense and wait till Thursday? Because I mean, I'm curious, but I don't want you to get in trouble for answering me. So maybe I won't ask you to answer me.
Or you can tell her afterwards.
Or you can tell me later. You can text me. Or maybe I just want to be surprised. Do I want to be surprised? I don't know.
What percent of the AP previews went to SM influencers?
None. It wasn't like that at all.
No, we got lucky.
No. Okay, so so Debbie's asking about. Hold on. I can't do it.
Go up to the comment.
Show?
Yep.
It's show. Okay. So we are social media influencers. I mean, I am.
We're partners.
But we're a Disney partner site. Now, I will tell you the honest to God's truth. We do get to cover events and such for Disney, but we got in the preview just the same as everybody else.
Yep.
We did not get a separate invite. We didn't get anything extra. We just happened to get it.
Actually, I got it. You didn't even get it.
Yeah,
and
he got
she's the one on the
from
media
me.
list. I'm not.
So yeah.
So just go click on it and it takes it away.
So yeah, we did not.
Got it.
What did Lorraine say?
We tested
her this week. You were walking right through the stretch room. Oh, you were right.
I had a feeling that's what it would be.
He guessed that's going to be happening.
Well, because why they're not going to let you get all together in one room like that. That makes absolutely zero sense when they're telling you have to stay 6 feet apart. The room is only 25 feet across.
Yeah. Thank you, Lorraine. That makes total sense because you totally guessed that. Boy, you're good. He guessed that was going to happen. So, but anyway, so we're going to wrap up the show because we're at our hour point, and
yes.
Again, Thursday.
And
Instagram.
Everybody go harass John that he's not going because he didn't go. That's a social media influencer who didn't get in on it.
John didn't get the email in time.
Yeah, so that shows that he's on the exact same list and everything we're on, and he didn't get it. So there was no rhyme or reason as to how they invited, or they haven't invited social media.
They have not. We have not been. We have not been alerted to any media events as of yet, and we did not get any special treatment to get to the parks on Thursday.
And we're not going again until the 15th. We couldn't get in on the 11th.
16th.
The original 15th. Oh yeah, 16th.
16th we go to Epcot.
No, Magic Kingdom.
Again?
Yes.
Magic Kingdom?
We had the 17th at Epcot, but we won't be here.
Oh, that's right, because we're going to Huntsville. We're doing a convention in Huntsville, Alabama.
Which we should probably bring that up.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, not this coming weekend, but the following weekend, the 18th and 19th of this month, we will be in Huntsville, Alabama at the Huntsville
Pop Culture and Comic Expo, the long thing.
HSVexpo.com. Our friend Jeremy runs the con. Originally, we were going to be running 2 of the panels. I was going to be running the one with Sean Gunn from the Guardians movies, and Michelle was going to run the panel with Joey Fatone. Unfortunately, both guests have canceled, as a lot of guests
rescheduled till April. So we'll be doing that, but not till April.
Yeah, so we will be doing it in April, so make sure you come out then. But this month, the 18th and 19th, we will be there. We're actually doing 2 of the panels about Disney. We're doing one at 11 on Saturday and 3 on Sunday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So come on out. You can see us. We'll have a booth also.
Masks are required.
Masks are required at the show. So come out and see us. Take a picture with masks on and say hi.
Take a picture with masks on.
You get ticket information at hsvexpo.com. And we'd love to see you guys there.
Yes. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope that that we can provide you with lots of content on Thursday. We're going to do our very best.
Got to find all our chargers because I know we're going to go through.
We got to get back in the swing of things. It's been a while since we had to cover anything, so I'm super excited. But again, Main Street Mouse on Instagram, and of course here there is the supporter page. Oh, there we go.
So you can follow us Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at The Main Street Mouse.
Oh, and TikTok too when I remember to do it.
Follow us on Twitter at Main Street Mouse. And then, of course, we've seen it all through the show. You can follow you. I'm Michelle M. Atwood on Instagram. And myself at TMSM Avenger on Instagram.
Yes. And Shane said, ugly cry countdown, T-3 days. You are 100% right. You guys know me well enough by now.
That's what I'm going to be filming.
Me crying?
Yes. That gets better.
They've seen me cry many a time.
But it gets great hits.
It's just crazy. Okay, you guys have a wonderful week.
Yes,
we
guys,
will
have a
see
great
you
week.
online on Thursday from the Magic Kingdom.
Yep.
And of course, stay tuned to the Main Street Mouse all week long. As news hits, we will be sure to put it out. Have a safe week, a great week, and we will see you real soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Take care.